on. I'll help you carry on. Ready. Hi, welcome back to our channel. Probably if you're clicking on this video, you already watch some of our videos. We have not updated anyone or anything in a long time. So this is kind of a video about what's been going on, what we've been up to, why we haven't been posting, and it's a lot to do with
love that dance.
And just family time and holiday stuff and all that. So we're just gonna shoot the shit, really. Get it all out there.
Just shooting the breeze.
She's more mentally ill than I am.
That was rude, but true. I think just basically a lot of the videos we've been doing as of recently have been like sit down or reaction videos and things like that, if we have posted it at all. And really we haven't, besides the Christmas video we just did, we haven't really done a ton of vlogging or really just talking about our relationship at all. So I think today's video is just going to cover all the stuff that's been happening over the past few months, and we just want to be as open as possible with you guys.
Because we've been feeling like shit, we don't want to go on camera feeling like shit, so we'll do a video that's way more like directed at something, so we don't have to be on, which is why we do like a lot of the TikTok reactions or reacting to ships and doing stuff like that. So although we like that stuff, I feel like the core of our channel is relationship things. So a lot of the time when we're doing these reaction videos, people don't even know if we're a couple or not. Like, we're just two girls reacting to something, which is fine.
Sisters, yes.
But we want to show our relationship. Something we're really passionate about is our relationship and the growth spurts that we've been in, and good times and the bad. That's what we started this whole thing doing, and it's the core, and I think we've lost that a bit. We recently planned our best friend's bachelorette party. We'll film a little bit of it and put it on Patreon. So what ends up happening is whatever we film to put on Patreon, I feel represents us way better than what we put on YouTube. So we were kind of breaking this down yesterday, and I think it's because YouTube is like our job. We put so much pressure on making things perfect that it's not even the essence of us anymore.
We want things to be perfect. We're perfectionists, and even when something is perfect, we want it to be even better, and we just are never happy with the outcome of stuff.
Right.
And we've been struggling with that a lot on YouTube recently.
For a long time.
It's just a difficult slump to get out of with things, because like we like to make content. It's just that sometimes we feel this overwhelming pressure that just no one really creates but ourselves. We're the ones that do it.
It's a people-pleasing pressure.
Yeah.
So when we started, when it wasn't our livelihood, it was fun because we did what we wanted. And then when it became our livelihood, we were like, okay, shit, to make this work, we've got to give people what they want. So then we lost track of what we actually wanted to do and did what we thought we should be doing, which sucked some of the joy out of it. And then in between that battle, you've also got the, you should feel so lucky that you get to do this. You're living the dream. Like, this is what you wanted, this is what you fought for, and now that you've got everything you wanted, now you're not happy with it. What the is wrong with you? Why aren't you jumping for joy right now?
I think that goes through our head almost every single day.
All the time.
Like, want you guys to know, we know that we are so grateful and we are so lucky to have this job and this opportunity. We know that, but I just think that sometimes the pressures that we build up in our own heads, they just get the best of us. And even though our job is incredible, we just wanted to be honest that for some reason, regardless of all of that, we are still struggling mentally sometimes.
All the time. So with all that being said, we're gonna challenge ourselves to do more vlogs, to do less sit downs, just even if it's just like for a month, we're gonna vlog because we love to vlog. When we vlog with no pressure, I find that our relationship actually comes through and you get a gist of what our day-to-day is like. And I think we've been doing a lot of sit downs, and I think we can mix it up a little bit. With that being said, we vlogged a shit ton over the holidays, basically for our own memories, because Abby was here and my parents were here, which is very rare to have everybody all at once.
See, they wouldn't even, well, now you know it because the vlog has come out, but other than that, we haven't posted anything about them coming to visit,
and this
nothing.
was like, you know, 2 months ago.
Yeah.
They came. And we're just telling you now, like, I think that's what we're trying to get over. The perfectionist thing, where it's like, it has to be done this way, is not coming through I think. We're actually getting worse, trying to be better. We're actually doing more shit. So,
excellent.
yeah, to not be so shit, we're gonna try and not make our stuff so perfect to not be shit. You know
they're like, we never thought your channel was that good anyway. I don't know what you're talking about, perfect.
I know, but I feel like it's dumped on fire recently.
I know, but yeah, like,
we're gonna vlog more.
Yeah, we want to vlog more. We want it to just be like, throw the camera on. We just turn it on. We don't overthink things, because like right now, kind of like this, except we're not like this, because I'm gonna be honest, like before we turn this camera on, we adjusted lighting, setup. It bothers me right now that we don't have our one light back there on the table.
I thought about that too.
We took our mirror off the wall. Like, we're doing all these things.
And as I was ranting, in my head I'm thinking, I'm cutting all of this out. As I'm doing it.
Why?
Because that's how my brain works.
Oh, like it's not important enough or something? Okay, and we may end up cutting some of this out, but like I just wanted to be honest with you guys, like literally what goes through our mind in just a video like this, just to sit down, a simple thing. Like, we have so many things in the back of our mind, and
we want to get away from that. We want to just enjoy the core of it, how we begun. So we're really going to actively work on that. As far as what we've been up to, my parents came for Christmas, Abby came for Christmas. We got so much family time with both of them. If you haven't seen the vlog, I mean, it's there if you want to, but it was really, really wholesome. While my parents were here, they really helped us out, almost completely redo our basement. So we're going to make a separate vlog about that as well, showing you kind of before and after and some of the process of it. We got a pool table.
I was just gonna say, we got a very special gift.
That was our Christmas present to ourselves. It is so fun. We play it every day.
Pretty much every single day.
Paige has come so far. Like,
you guys would be proud of me.
I am very attracted to you when you play pool.
Thank you.
Not any other time, but just pool.
I was gonna say, I'm attracted to you outside of playing pool as well. I beat her sometimes now. Once in a while. Here's a photo Holly had to send to her dad of me when I won.
Wow.
I was happy.
Yeah. you look ecstatic. Basically, we've just been in a big slump for a little while now, and instead of actually doing what we want, we just procrastinate all our problems and just watch the same shit on Netflix.
We do be watching a lot of the same stuff recently.
Although, I do want to start Game of Thrones. Paige has never seen it.
You've been wanting to watch it for a long time, and I'm really down to, because I feel like I haven't had any conversations with anybody. Like, I haven't been able to talk about this with anybody, and maybe I'll gain some friends.
I think it will change your life, if I'm honest.
Isn't there like 100 episodes or some shit?
I think there's 73.
See, that's a lot. And
there's around about 73 episodes.
Oh my god. Did you find out how we're gonna watch that? It's not on Netflix.
I googled it and on Reddit, if you're in Canada, if you change your VPN to the US, it's a lot easier to get, and I think cheaper to watch.
VPN?
Yeah.
Like Surfshark?
Do they sponsor you, maybe?
Surfshark is a VPN service that makes online privacy super easy and attainable. With Surfshark, you can protect yourself from data theft, tracking, surveillance, and commercial targeting for just over $2 a month. Plus, I can use Surfshark to change my IP address to any location in the world and relax with even more content previously unavailable to me.
If you guys are in need of a VPN, we could not recommend Surfshark enough. You can head to surfshark.com and use our code Paige and Holly to get 83% off and 3 months for free.
Thank you, Surfshark. We're about to spend 72 hours of our life
73.
watching this. Sorry, my mistake. My mistake.
Anyways, what else are we depressed about?
Everything.
We just did a big Bachelorette weekend. We were the only gay girls there of 14, so a lot of phallic imagery.
To really our own doing.
Yeah, because we
did purchase them and blow them up like the balloon.
So we are at a shop called Spencer's in Canada. I don't know if it's in the States or England, but anyway. So at the front of Spencer's, it's kind of like band tees and drinking apparatus, but then you go to the back and it's more of like sex shop type of vibes, right? So we went there for some Bachelorette fun things. So, I mean, they've got everything. They've got like drawers, they've got penis whistles, they've got like different tiaras, different cups, you know, with bride to be, same penis forever, all that stuff. So we're going through and we're like, yep. You know, we're on a budget, and Paige sees this 6-foot inflatable king pecker.
And I knew at once we must purchase it until we saw the price.
So we had a look and it's $45, right? For like a 6-foot gag gift. We talked to the lady and we're like, is there any way you do a deal on this? So we're going back and forth and stuff. Anyway, we negotiate a little deal.
Holly negotiates a little deal.
Yeah.
Yes.
So anyway, we take it to the counter and then her manager has to come and type the code in, right, for the discount. I mean, we have our pile of paraphernalia is this high, right? She scans all of it. Boop, 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 boop. And then she looks at us when it comes to the 6-foot, right? And she goes, do you know, it's funny, I never pictured you two getting this. Where do you draw the line, lady?
Yeah, like what about all the other stuff?
It's not like she said that about the whole thing because she knew we were gay. The whole thing was like, oh yeah, I love this. Oh, this is so much fun. This might be a tad too far for you.
Yeah, it's like, well, what type of person does buy a 6-foot blow up?
Who knows? Yeah, so I'm
confused.
Like, yeah, so I was like, like we're actually gay. It's for the bride. She goes, oh, that makes more sense. And then the very next thing she scans is a pair of these big battle boobs, and they're velcroed, and you've got to bash each other's boobs off. And I think it all clicked in her head then. Those were for us. We had such a great time at the Bachelorette.
I've never been a maid of honor before. I've never been to a Bachelorette.
I haven't either.
I thought we did a really good job. I'm really proud of us. Like literally 14 girls. That's a lot of people to be hosting for an entire weekend. We stayed in an amazing Airbnb in Blue Mountain. It was great, but we spent the last few weeks really planning a lot of that for Maggie. Made by Maggie, if you guys don't remember who that is. She makes the best macaroons in the entire world.
She sure does.
I'll never forget.
We haven't had one in a while.
No.
Maggie, if you're watching, what
the hell? She doesn't watch, does she? She used to be a fan.
She used to support it. So the Bachelorette went off without a hitch, honestly. We're both introverted. We'll be extroverted around people, you know, we'll be like out, well, that's not fair. Introverts are outgoing when they want to be, but I think the difference between the two is that extroverts charge their battery up around people, introverts charge their battery up alone or with people that they're extremely comfortable with. So I partied with 13 strangers for 2 days.
12.
Well, I included you in that.
Oh, I thought-
included Why did you assume it's Maggie and not you?
13, but yourself.
14 total.
But yourself.
Yes, that's right. Anyway, 10 plus strangers, and we did Friday night, Saturday night, and come Sunday, Paige and I didn't say 2 words to each other.
We got home after 7 hours of sleep on the weekend.
Full.
And we laid on the couch on different couches. It was like our wind-up toy no longer had a wind.
No.
Even the next day was very, very
spooky. We
rough.
Communicated in like grunts.
Yeah.
I would like hold up the leftover lasagna and be like,
And our Airbnb had 4 floors of the damn thing, so our calves were burning like a mother.
I've been able to walk properly, literally, in about 3 days.
I'm gonna look like the Hulk on the bottom of my legs by the end of the week.
Well, isn't that good? Because we're actually going to Mexico on a very, very spontaneous last-minute family trip in 2 days from when we're filming this. By the time this comes out, we'll probably be there. We're already going for 6 days.
But yeah, we're going and we're gonna try and get tanned because right now I would burn in the moonlight. So I do need it. And as we speak, it is currently like a giant blizzard outside, so I am ready to go, but also not ready at all because we haven't packed in the slightest. We thought we had an extra week before we were going.
Yeah, so after we were done the Bachelorette, Paige's parents were like, so like 5 days, are you excited? We were like, 5 days to what? I'm like, Mexico. I'm like, no, you've got it wrong. And we're like, no, it's Friday.
We're like,
today's
what?
Sunday, it's Friday. We're like,
I literally was like, why aren't you going to the cottage next weekend? They're like, we're with you in a different country. I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah, so
we're happy.
Yeah,
don't get us wrong.
It's a great issue to have. We're aware of that, but do you ever have something that you're really looking forward to but you just need an extra week before? That's kind of the vibe that we're on right now. It's been crazy. We're very overwhelmed. We've got zero discipline in our life. I keep blaming COVID, but at the end of the day, it's me. I like to blame some external factors because it just helps me sleep at night, but otherwise.
I'm the exact opposite. I'm like, this is entirely my fault.
I created COVID.
But yeah, that kind of ties into quickly about our New Year's resolutions with things like, I know we talked about trying to do more vlogging and things this year rather than just sit down videos, trying not to take like pressures and things and comments to heart as much as we have been. I want to spend this year like trying to specify on what my passions are and like what it is I actually want to do and what content we want to post together. Things like that I think are gonna be really important this year. I'd like to have a better bedtime schedule because right now I wake up and I don't know if it's Tuesday or Thursday. It's everywhere in between, really.
My resolution, although I've done bare minimum to do it, is to get, I think it was 5,000 minutes on the Peloton for the year. They do like an annual thing. So I broke that down and it works out to like 400 and something minutes a month, right? So that's what you're supposed to do. Big goal, do it into little chunks so that 400 minutes a month, you know, it should roughly be 100 so minutes a week, you know, and you kind of break it down that way. I have not done anything because I haven't been motivated to do it, right? And I'm like, how do I get myself motivated, all this stuff. They said, do not wait for the motivation, just find some discipline. Like, go on it when you don't want to, and eventually it will become a habit, and then through the habit you'll find some motivation. And even if you don't, it's still a habit and you're still getting it done. I've been waiting for motivation for 3 years and I think it's not coming. I think I can write it off to say,
officially,
do you know what?
Yeah.
I've missed the train and it was the last one and I've just been there at the train station being like, hello, like it will come back.
There's the close sign. They're actually like, they're breaking down the whole train system. You're like,
and there's me being like, it'll know, guys,
yeah,
it'll come.
It's coming.
It'll
it's
come.
coming.
Believe me, I've ridden it my whole life. It will be here. Now I'm having to get from point A to point B with no train. Even though I've ridden it my whole life, I've got to figure out a different form of transportation. Maybe I just need to start walking. So yeah, we're all going through, I think, similar shit like around the world. Like from what I see and what we talk to people about, it's very similar, but because we're all similar, who's helping us break it? You know?
Yeah.
It's like, who's got the words to help us all out? I feel like we're all in a slump.
The best way to describe it, really. We do want to get out of it, but we know we've been in it for a long time, and we just felt like we owed it to you guys to be honest today, because we haven't had like an honest chat like this in a very long time.
Yeah, and it's nice to just sit down and chat without like, we have to do this, we have to do this, find a funny video, you know, like without direction. It's actually very liberating.
What do you guys think of this? Not that it matters, because we're gonna do our own thing. I'm still gonna read all the comments though.
But yeah, so that's kind of what's been going on with us. As far as wedding goes, we literally looked at that one venue and just stopped. We put all of our energy into planning Maggie's Bachelorette after Christmas. So basically we looked at the venue, then family came, then Bachelorette, now Mexico, and it's like, okay, like maybe in February we'll have a look. We're not prioritizing it. It stresses us out. I don't know when it will happen.
Hopefully soon.
Yeah. I've never been a big wedding person. If I have everyone I love in one room, that's enough for me. I don't need any of the stuff.
Then let's go in a barn.
That's fine by me.
You said one thing was you didn't want the barn.
Because I just think about like chickens running around.
We're not getting married in a chicken coop.
Well, what's in the barn?
Hey!
Don't really want to
And
get married.
twinkly lights.
Oh, I like the twinkly lights.
It's just twinkly lights in a chicken coop. Perfect.
Do you take this woman to be your lovely wedded life? Perfect. Yeah. Smile.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, if this shows you we aren't prepared yet, I don't know what will. I feel like we were as honest as we could be.
Yeah, probably to a fault, but hey ho.
Hey ho, off to work we go. I forgot to take my pills today.
And I'm on pills now, so on that note, love you.
I love you guys. Bye.